guys! If you're interested in knowing how I got this electric blue glam skull makeup, then please keep watching. For foundation, I use the Loreal True Match foundation. This is in the shade Golden Beige. After which I contoured my cheeks and my forehead slightly with this LA Girl Pro concealer. This is in the shade Beautiful Bronze. For this look, I'm using the MAC BLACKTRACK liner. It's a pot gel liner. And I'm using the brush of the Maybelline liner. This brush is precise and perfect. So I'm starting off by making one wavy line on top, and this starts from where my hairline ends and goes towards my lips. And then I'm going to make another similar line, but this time it's going to be the opposite of what I did up. So basically it's going to have a mirror effect. Think of it like a wine glass pointing towards your lips. I think that's the best thing to keep in mind when you're drawing this. But extend the lower line a little more ahead. I'm basically going to do the exact same thing on my other cheek, and this is going to continue for my entire face. It's going to be both sides, so I'm just going to be showing you all one side because otherwise this video is going to be never ending. Now I'm just taking this PAC angular brush and I'm going to fill in the wine glass. I'm loving how this example is turning out to be helpful, but I'm going to fill the wine glass only up till halfway. So just like I'm doing over here. The empty space is going to be used for giving that smoky effect. I feel like such a bad influence. Wine glass, smoky. I could have given an example of a tree. Sorry mom. I'm practically going to be doing the entire look with this palette by Faces. It's in blue and I'm using this dark shade over here up with an angular thick brush. And I'm setting the black liner with this shade, but I'm only going to be setting the end part of this liner. Next, I'm going to take the electric blue shade on this palette. So now it's going to have a blue smoky effect towards my lips. So you can just keep dabbing on till you get the intensity right, and then sort of just brush it towards your lips so that it gives that smoky effect. Just like I'm doing over here. Gotta repeat the same thing on the other side. To make it a little more neat and precise, I'm taking that same Maybelline brush and precisely just lining the outline with the black and sort of creating depth as well. Though don't let it be a harsh line. Also merge that a little bit on the inside to make it more realistic. To add that glam element to our skull, I'm going to use this Faces blue shimmer with a flat brush I got from Forever 21. I'm going to apply this on the top of my wine glass and blend that out as well. This is the same thing like contouring and highlighting. Where the black goes is, you can call it contouring, and where I put the blue is where I want the areas to pop, and so that's highlighting. Moving on to the next step, I'm going to draw two lines from the center of my lips going towards my cheeks. Now we're going to create the teeth. Draw one line in the center of your lips to start. Then leaving approximately a little space, draw 3 more lines on both sides of the middle line. After that, coming onto the cheeks, I'm going to draw 4 more lines of the same distance on both sides. So for a recap, it's 1 line in the middle, 3 lines on either sides on the lips, and then comes 4 lines on your cheeks. Whew, that's too much maths. Let's cut the tension. Okay, back to the technical stuff. I'm taking the line closer as I go upwards. So I take those 2 lines, I make a V, and then I make 2 straight lines up. So the V, like this, and then 2 straight lines up. And yeah, the lines are not completely perfect. This is sort of like the first time I'm doing a skull on my own face, so excuse me for that. I will be fixing it with the white, so it should be fine in the end. And the same technique goes for the lower lip as well. After getting done with this, I'm taking this PAC 030 brush. It's an angular liner brush, and taking this white gel pot by Starry, that's the company. I'm going to create the dazzling Colgate smile for my skull. Okay, that's a sentence I never thought I'll say. So I'm just filling the gaps with this white gel liner, and as I go upwards, I'm sort of just like flicking it. I'm just dipping my brush in the gel liner once, so it's the whitest in the middle, and as I go towards my cheek, it loses its color and looks faded. Next, I'm taking this 219 brush by MAC, which is a really awesome brush for smoky eyes, and I'm taking the darkest shade over here to fill in the gaps. This is to create depth so that the teeth look like they're out. I forgot to fill this area in, so I'm just doing that. Also, I'm going to create a white line under the line you can see to create a light and shadow effect. Once again, taking the electric blue and putting it in the gaps. I'm going to be doing this pretty much throughout the video. I'm going to be putting the blue over the black to give that smoky effect. And also because this is an electric blue skull, so yeah. Next, I'm going to set the teeth with this VOV shimmer white shade. I'm taking the white liner again and creating a little light and playing with the light and depth concept just like we have been doing all this while. I was really just going with whatever comes to my mind at that time, and so I'm going really step by step, and I may keep going back to products. And here I'm just blending it out, no harsh lines. Taking this MAC eyeshadow in corduroy, I'm going to use the 047 brush. It's this flat brush. I'm going to imitate the same wave that we had made before, but leaving a little space this time. So both top and bottom. With the MAC 217 brush, which is a nice blending brush, I'm just going to blend that out really nice. You can take a little more product to create that intensity and also drag it slightly upwards. Next, I'm going to create a wavy line on my temples as well, just like I'm doing over here. I'm trying to get that bone structure of a skull. Also creating one line outside like a C. This again is creating depth, and I'm just filling in the inside area like I did before. Using the same black and blue eyeshadow, I'm going to create a smoky effect. This is going to be towards the inside of our face. And taking the face's blue shimmer, I'm just going to add a little bit of it over there. Now for the nose, you want to create a V right in the center of your nose first. One line will be taller than the other. And then like a mountain, sort of just drag it downwards. Go ahead and fill that in as well. Now coming to the eyes, that is the glam part pretty much. I'm going to fill in my eyebrows really thick and dark. Then taking the matte brown eyeshadow, I'm going to use the fluffy brush and put that in my crease, using it as a transition color. Next, taking this blue jumbo pencil by NYX, I'm going to use it as a base for my blue eyeshadow on only half of my lid. And by that I mean the inner 3/4 of my lid. Taking this flat correcting brush by PAC, I'm going to apply the electric blue eyeshadow on this area. Then taking my same liner brush and creating a simple liner first. Once you've done that, just drag a line connecting your cut crease and also fill in the black slightly in your lid. Set that with the black eyeshadow on the palette and also smoke it upwards a little. To make it more of a transition, use the fluffy brush again. Here I'm just drawing a really thick black liner with the same gel liner in my waterline and my lower lash line. I wanted the wing to be a little more dramatic, so I extended that too. Just highlighting the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone with this white VOV eyeshadow. Just to clean up a little, I'm using the True Match concealer in Fair with the MAC foundation brush. And I set that with my NC30 MAC setting powder. I added these dramatic PAC lashes in the number 62. I think they're perfect for Halloween because they're too thick for normal wear. For your forehead, just repeat the exact same technique you did for your temple area with the two wavy lines and the shading. It's simply the exact same technique. Only difference here is for the outer wavy line, I'm going to be using the brown to give it more of a drastic effect. And how can we leave a glam look without some shimmer? I'm using this one by PAC. It's called Girly Glow 05. Apply this to the high points of your face and you, my friend, are good to go for your Halloween party, all glammed up. Yeah, but still scary.